My stomach is rumbling as I look at this photo. Now, we know and love Kansas City Steak Company. They've been around since 1932. They're an American company. They were created by a small family butcher shop, and they just became a sensation. And how amazing that they are bringing us these steaks right to our doors. You can have something juicy, delicious, and tender like what you are seeing right there in your kitchen. M81463 is your item number. Now you have a choice of 8 5-ounce steaks or 16 5-ounce top sirloin steaks. So if you choose the 5 ounces, you have a $6 savings. If you choose the 16, you have a $10 savings. Now you can always stock up and save. You get $24.98 savings on the 16 count. And I mean, this is just unbelievable. Look at that. If that doesn't make you hungry, I don't know what will. You get 8 5-ounce top sirloin steaks or 16. You get 1 ounce of Kansas City steak seasoning, and you get a Kansas City steak book. Whoa. They come within 2 days of shipment, packaged with dry ice. They may arrive with little to none remaining, so they can go right into your freezer and you can get ready to cook. So I'm going to bring in my fellow Italian, Sergio Bucciarelli, who has over 25 years of experience in the kitchen. Great to see you.
Oh, it's so great to see you finally. I'm actually really excited. When they said you're going to be on with Melissa today, I was like, you know what? I'm really looking forward to this because I have a feeling she's going to love this just as much as I do. And when we have that kind of continuity, there you just can't fail when you have that, right?
I mean, have to agree. Have to agree.
So starting off, Kansas City Steaks, you said it. We're a company that's been around since 1932. So that's a really, really long time. And you think if you've been around for that long, you know what you're doing. And take a look at this here. This is a real top sirloin steak. The most delicious, beautiful steak from Kansas City in a top sirloin. Are you kidding me? I mean, that was just one piece right there. Look at that. I tried to cook it a little bit medium rare, kind of like I like it, a little bit more on the rare side. But Melissa, this is a top sirloin, top round. And if you don't know anything about top sirloins, these are like filet mignons. And I'll show you the ones that we have here back here. A lot of people, they misunderstand these for filet mignon because they look like a filet mignon. And they're as tender as a filet mignon, but they have a more robust flavor, kind of like a New York strip. So if you like it to have a really beefy tastiness, the top sirloin is going to be your steak of choice. And what I really love about this, especially lately, I have been loving lean beef. And the top sirloin is going to be the lean steak of choice, and filled with that flavor. I mean, just look at this. Pardon me for using my hands here. I know in the restaurant business we would never do so, but is there a more delicious looking piece of steak than this right here? That makes my mouth water right there.
I just want you to know I'm salivating. I am now just like, I need a napkin, so I'm just salivating. Yeah. That looks unbelievable.
Right, I know.
Just as our friends at home are watching, and they are, I'm sure, salivating too, not just at how delicious that looks, but at the price, Sergio. $59.98 if you want to bring home 8 of those 5-ounce top sirloin steaks. Look at that price, $94.98. You could bring home a 16-count box. I mean, think about $94.98. You can't even get one piece of steak at a restaurant. Think about that.
Yes.
So you're getting 16 of those 5-ounce top sirloin steaks right to your door, restaurant quality. And you're getting a 1-ounce Kansas City steak seasoning packet and a steak book, which has exclusive recipes from Kansas City. It's just phenomenal. And I'm just jealous of you, Sergio. I'm just going to be honest on live TV. I'm very jealous at what you get to see and experience. So.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. You can order these yourself. These will get to your house. And that's the beauty about this. If you like what you see, You experience it for yourself. And I wanted one key word here that you just used, which is restaurant. Restaurants, your favorite steakhouses and your steak restaurants, this is how it's going to come to you in this beautiful box. This is the same box that gets sent to restaurants all across the United States of America. So wherever you live, whatever state you live in, if you have your favorite restaurant, your favorite steakhouse, odds are there's a great chance that they actually come from Kansas City Steak Company, because we've been providing our steaks to high-end restaurants for a very, very long time. And it's the same box that's going to show up at a restaurant is going to show up at your house. And what is that? It's a 5-ounce sirloin that's unmistakably, undeniably delicious. Just check this out right here. 5 ounces, super lean. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at this.
Insanity.
Right?
So good.
Cook this one just a little bit longer, but this is steak that you're going to love, steak that you can have with any side. By the way, as you see, I'm just going to put this together, portion size. This is the perfect, if you ask me, this is the perfect portion, right? The perfect portion for a dinner, or slice this up, maybe make some steak sandwiches. Tiffany and I, my wife Tiffany and I, we have 3 kids. I'll take out 2 of these, Melissa, slice these up super thin and make some steak sandwiches.
Oh boy.
How about that for a delicious lunch or a delicious dinner, right? But the lean, beautiful, bold flavors of a top sirloin that are undeniably delicious. Just like in a top sirloin, flavor profiles, size, and textures, just like a filet mignon. And, you know, check this out. I'm going to get my tongs here, and I'm going to bring this front and center in this close-up shot. This is pretty much, if you get a filet mignon, a lot of times, this is what a filet mignon will look like. But this is not a filet mignon. This is a top sirloin, top round, second most flavorful steak off of the cow. So pretty much about as flavorful as you can get, but very, very lean, which is what I truly appreciate. Absolutely. And now let's get into the cooking, right? So obviously you throw it on a grill. Doesn't get any easier than putting it on a grill, flipping it over, depending on how you like it, medium rare, rare. But check this out. If you're one of the lucky customers to have an air fryer, if you haven't made steak in an air fryer, everybody out there, I don't know what you're waiting for. 2 reasons. You don't have to run outside, even though grilled steak tastes delicious, but steak in an air fryer, super delicious and easy to make. Yeah. And with the top sirloin, you're not going to have a lot of fats or marbling on that steak. So that just means that you're not going to make a greasy mess inside of your air fryer, and they're pretty much going to be clean, easy, and delicious. And that's what I appreciate about making steak in an air fryer. I mean, it's just too easy. I take this out of the freezer and boom, put it in an air fryer for about, I put these in for about 12 to 14 minutes. Yeah. And you're left this one in just a little bit longer, a little bit more well done.
It looks delicious. That looks amazing. And our friends at home are loving this. They are going with that 8 count. But I have to tell you, there's only 5 dozen remaining of that. And I did the math. Now, the 16 count, first of all, there's only 4 dozen left, which means you need to call us, 800-500-7590, like right now. Like pick up the phone because you have, like this is a run, don't walk situation, because you have to think like the holidays are coming, and think of the thousands of people, millions of people that are watching right now that are part of our QVC family. Those are going to go very quickly. And I did the math. You save about $34 if you just go for those extra 8 top sirloin steaks, because your sale price for the 8 is $59.98. But for 8 more, so you have a 16 count, it's $94.98. You don't want to get it at your door and go, oh man, I wish I had more. You can have more. Pick the 16 while you still can. It's a phenomenal price. You can use Easy Pay, 12 easy payments for that set of 8. The set of 16, just $19. You bring it home right to your door, free shipping and handling, so we're saving you right there. Your item number is M81463. And Sergio, we don't have a lot of time, but can you just tell us quickly how this comes to your door and the best way to store it?
Yes, for sure. So it comes to your door in a box like this, depending on which count you're purchasing, right? You're getting 4 packs in a box. In that 4-pack, you're getting 2 of the 5-ounce steaks per pack. So you cut the packet open, and you've got 2 5-ounces. Depending on 8 or 6, you're either going to get 2 or 4 boxes. This is how it's coming to you. Throw it in your freezer right away. You know, freeze them. But in my house, most of them actually wind up in my refrigerator. We eat a lot of steak in my house, and when it's this lean, you can do that, right? And by the way, every one of them is going to come up with this delicious seasoning packet. So, you know, you don't have to kind of play a guessing game. What am I going to season it with? Kansas City Steak Company, we're the steak people in the United States. So we made a steak seasoning for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And by the way, it comes with this book. Yeah, look, you can go online and you can get all the information online, but I just love the little extra care that they send in the box. And this has everything that you're going to want, everything in terms of temperatures, steaks, all the information that you're going to need on different cuts. I love having this readily available in my kitchen in a drawer, just because I like to refer to it quite often because of how much steak we actually eat. Yeah. And we eat steak in sandwich form. We eat steaks with our sides. We eat steaks with eggs. It's just that, it's just eaten in that much quantity in my house. And with a top sirloin, you can do that, Melissa, because you're getting a delicious, beautiful, lean piece of meat that you're just not going to get in any other cut. And this is from Kansas City Steak Company, 1932, delivering out to people, and steakhouse flavor, steakhouse quality in every single one of your bites. It's not just like a tagline. Yeah. Truly, once you taste this, I mean, come in close to this one piece, because this is it right here. And this is from an air fryer, right? Like, look at how juicy and delicious this is.
This is, oh my gosh. I mean, everybody's mouth is watering, I know right now, watching this along with me. Now, quick update. So that count of 8, there's only 3 dozen remaining, and this count of 16, 2 dozen. Pick up the phone, 800-500-7590. People are getting more than one. Think about the holidays, not only if you're cooking, but maybe you want to bill to, ship to, give it as a gift. Maybe you know someone who's just about to have a baby, a family. My father-in-law did that for me, and I didn't have to worry about shopping for months. So really think about the people in your life. Great time to buy, $59.98 for that count of 8. Your count of 16 is $94.98, M81463. Thanks so much, Sergio. I had so much fun with you.
Enjoy, everybody. I had so much fun with you as well. See you soon.
Ooh.